Hello everybody, my name is Cassandra and welcome to my temple. Today I want to talk about why you don't want to be cool. I'm going to try to cut through all of the propaganda, all of the bullshit that you've been told to get to your personal truth, because you can't live a good life if you can't be yourself. And that's what I talk about here on my channel, is living a good life, being authentic, creating some shit, being wise, learning from life. I'm trying to change the culture because the culture is diseased. Hiding who you really are is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out eventually. Or you'll be miserable. Those are your options. It just makes you an incredibly insecure person because you're always going to be scared that some real part of you is gonna pop out. Stop holding that shit in. The need to be authentic is like the need to pee. You're gonna pee. Keep holding that shit in. You're gonna pee. You're gonna pee your pants. I think I'm just gonna run with this. I'm just gonna run with this analogy, okay? Everybody pees their pants. I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't. Should I just embrace it? And eventually you realize that peeing your pants is the only way to be. And you're not actually peeing your pants. You're actually like creating rainbows out of your hoo-ha. You know what I mean? That was bold of me. I know the urge to be basic keeps you up at night. You want to do things the right way. You want to be accepted by the majority of the populations. You weren't built for that. How are you going to live an extraordinary life doing normal things? Being normal, dressing normal, acting normal. How are you going to live an extraordinary life playing by the rules? Make that make sense to me. Go on, just try. Try. What do you want? What do you want? How are you going to live beautifully, artfully, creatively, authentically if you're trying so hard to be normal, to be basic? I feel bad for the people who live their lives that way. I feel bad for the YouTubers who make a living off of being not themselves. I can't imagine what it must be like to feel like your entire livelihood depends on your ability to hold it all together, to hold your pee in. Imagine creating an entire life, living your whole life trying to hold your pee in. I've seen some really heinous shit. You can be your weird self around me. I guess this is a slippery slope now that I think about it, because it really depends on who's watching this video, right? And how they define being weird. But this is really about just being authentic. Because not everyone is your person. Not everybody is the same type of weird. Your weird might belong with a group of weird. You know what? This person belongs with this group of weird. You know, I might not be your type of weird. But that's okay. Because I would much rather be myself than to try to please you. Than to try to be somebody that you want. Rather than me just showing up as myself, feeling good. Feeling able to express myself the way that I want to express myself, rather than please subscribe to me. I mean, actually, like, subscribe to me because you want to see more videos that encourage you to be your full self and to pee your pants. But I guess in this context, it would be to pee rainbows. Here's a real piece of insight and wisdom, okay? I almost caught myself. No. Not almost. I caught myself feeling rejected today. See, you guys, this is what I want you all to know. I listened to my own advice. That last video I made, don't click on it just yet, because I want to explain what I'm trying to say first, and then you can click on it after this video is done. But what I was explaining in this video is that your deepest pain is that you are rejectable, unlovable. There's something wrong with you, something bad about you, something that you want to feel bad about. And I just stayed with that feeling, and I was like, nobody has the power to make me feel that way. Okay, I lost my train of thought, so I had to watch like the last 15, 20 minutes of what I just recorded. We are bred on stories that we are not good enough. This is default. People waste so much of their lives striving for love and self-acceptance, striving for it. If I do this, then I will be able to be okay with myself, and then I will get the love that I need. It doesn't have conditions. The best relationships, the most important relationships in your life, you will not have them because you were cool or pretty. You will have them because you were you. Because you're you. And unfortunately, we have a lot of basic, surface level, dumb ass on this page. We do. We have a lot of them on this planet. Don't feel bad or sorry for yourself that one of them doesn't love you. You create your reality. I want to create a line, okay, with the magical thinking shit. Because I'm a Capricorn, I'm grounded. This shit is practical. I think to understand. And once I understand, I am free. I am free of the story. Once I understand the story's intention, I'm free of it. I can choose it. I can reject it. I get to choose my reality based on the stories I tell myself. If I think about a story long enough, if I think about a narrative I'm telling myself long enough, is this serving me? Why do I think this? Where did I hear this story? Where does that story come from? Who benefits from me telling this story? This is the work you got to do. Okay, now let me circle back to what I was saying before. Understanding why people say mean shit. And this is something that we're afraid of. We're afraid that people will say mean things about us. We're afraid of being rejected. Why do people say mean things? Why do people talk shit? Because when people talk shit, in that moment, for a split moment in time, they are not the ones unlovable. They are not the ones rejected. That's why people do that. So when you understand why people sit around and do that shit, so that they can get away and avoid their own pain and their own hurt, you don't have to take it personally anymore. It's not something to be afraid of. Those people are sad. They're miserable. They have no idea. Oh, the freedom I have sitting here talking into this fork. I'm not letting that fear control me. Why should I live my life according to them? Do I want to be miserable? No. And this is why it's so important to understand where I'm coming from. I almost ended this human being. I almost ended this human being. And now that I'm here, what am I going to do with my time? Create as much freedom and beauty and art as I possibly can. But we cannot do that if we are confining ourselves to the basic shit of these systems that do not want us free. And I know this shit goes deep. Mentally, it's extremely hard to work your way out of it. But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here talking about my experience. Because I worked my way out of it. And I had people helping me on the way. I'm just passing on the baton. Okay? All right. I think that's all I have to say. Subscribe if this made you feel good. Like this video if it made you feel a little better. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.